Whitby was a beautiful seaside town, but also very touristy, with it being home to the famous Bram Stoker's Dracula. After a quick sunbathe, we decided to make use of the good weather and headed up to the 199 steps. After enjoying the view of the beach and the harbour entrance, you can turn to see St Mary's Church and Graveyard on the cliff face. It was free entry to go into St Mary's Church, so well worth a look around. The foundations of this were built in the year 1110, but many alterations have been made since. A short walk east from here takes you to the Whitby Abbey. After being established as a Christian monastery in 657 AD, it later became a Benedictine abbey, getting rebuilt in the Gothic style, with construction beginning in the 13th century and finishing in the 15th century, only for the abbey and its possessions to be confiscated by the Crown under Henry VIII during the dissolution of the monasteries. Rather than paying the £11.20, we decided to do some acrobatics to get a better view. Wind, rain and corrosion destroying the towers over the years, but eventually it got struck by a battle cruiser in World War I. The ruins of the church have since been declared a Grade 1 listed building and are under the care of the English Heritage. Since we were at the seaside, we had to stop for an ice cream, especially as it was delivered after a classic Land Rover. Then it was back down to the town to explore some of the local culture. A famous photographer, Francis Sutcliffe, documented Whitby during the Victorian era, and it was awesome to see how things have changed. Whitby residents made their livings in the whaling industry, mining for jet and herring fishing, and there are plenty of statues honouring all of these. Speaking of which, a replica slip of the famous navigator Captain Cook of the HM Bar Endeavour was berthed just across from our boat. It celebrates the rise from whaler to captain and his skills charting the coastline. Now, anyone who knows me knows that I love sandy beaches, so it was about time to explore the West Cliff Beach, so that I could have a paddle and so that Ben could keep an eye on all the boats coming into the harbour. After dinner, we walked along the coast a bit to enjoy the sunset views of the sea and the Whitby Abbey. We even found a working telescope so we could get a better view. So here is the harbour entrance. And here is the abbey you can see just on top of the cliff. After a jam-packed day, we definitely deserved a pint of something cold. So we'll see you next time when we travel further down the east coast.